baseball future bet number 1 of 3 from Marco. Go.
All right, we're going to look at the Philadelphia Phillies, and there isn't a more talked about baseball team coming into this season than the Philadelphia Phillies with that rotation that they've got with the addition of Cliff Lee to an already stellar staff. They won 97 games last year. So John Q. Public's going to walk up to the window. They're going to look at last year's, final standings and say, 97 wins, and now we got Cliff Lee too? Where do I sign? I'm taking the over. And the fact that, this is set at 97, the same number as last year, and it's a 115 wager either way, minus 115, is telling me the smart money is on the under in this game. And I broke it down why it's smart to go under. First of all, to win...
All right, so let's talk for a second. So it sounds like, and this is a rarity, that you have a trap handicap on a win total.
Well, almost, just because the public perception is going to be so high on this team. But when I give you the reasons why...
What you're saying is the number induces the average bettor to heavily bet the over, which means that you think the number's too low, and thus you're going to go under because you think the bookies want the over.
I agree with that. And when I give you the reasons of the breakdown, first off, it is so hard to win 97 games in a season. Everything has to go right. You got to stay healthy. And if you lose one of these guys in a starting rotation for any period of time, that's going to put your total at jeopardy. Also, I break down the schedule. Now, we know who everybody plays every year because, division and that. First, you look at the division. There's 2 decent teams in Philadelphia's division that they're going to face several times. The Atlanta Braves and the Florida Marlins. Both have strong pitching staffs and teams that can win enough games heads up against them to put this total in jeopardy. But where I really like this is I went into the interleague schedule. And that's different from year to year. They've got a murderous interleague schedule this year. They've faced Seattle, which got some good pitching. King Felix is on that staff. They face Oakland, who has very good young pitching staff. The Red Sox and Toronto, 2 good teams out of the American League East. That's a tough interleague schedule that I think is going to be the key to them not reaching 97 wins this season.
I like this simply because it's going against something that feels so obvious. And I think the Heat win total this year was exactly like that. There's talk about, are they going to win 72 games? They ended up, the win total was 64. Mm-hmm. So to me, I think it's a value play for sure. And I also like your point about the injuries is, one guy on the shelf for 4 months, and it really does make this a more difficult over to get.
You're giving me your blessing then?
I'm going to give you the blessing. Actually, we
forgot. I
know. Well, we're just going to, unfortunately, we're going to have to let people go without it. Maybe, you know what I'll do? I'll go into the comment section of YouTube and give my thoughts. Let's just say I didn't back both. I would just say it like that. I am going to give you my blessing on this one. But I don't want to lay 115. I'd probably find 105 somewhere if I could.
You are a good shopper.
Now, so let me ask you a question. What happens if someone stumbled? Now, do me a favor, put the camera on Marco. Look ahead. Mm-hmm. What happens if someone... No, ahead.
Okay.
What happens if... No, just listen. What happens if someone stumbled on this video? Mm-hmm. They said, what does this guy know about baseball? What would you say?
I've been doing it for 31 years.
Yeah?
Yeah. And I've had...
All right. 25 straight winners last year. And the amazing part of that is we've got a $10,000 contest that we're going to be doing a video explaining, or you can go to pregameforums.com and check it out. It's free to enter. If you can match Marco, you don't even have to beat him. You win $10,000 in cash. Any closing thoughts?
A lot of,
You're speechless.
I am.
Your turn to continue the conversation in the comment section with Marco and me. And next up, we're going to go with Marco's second of 3 future bets.